Yeah, good day, and my name is Victor. Today, I'll be taking you now to manage users packages. That's the users level, also known as the networking system of virtual price, also known as MLM. So today, you can see a sample from this patch here. This is the users, and let me refresh. Okay, now I'm a VIP user. So we need to work on transaction stuffs, the networking system. So now come on to settings and then users packages. So you can create multiple too many users packages here, and I'm currently working on VIP. So let me explain through. All this here are actually the percentage of transaction a user gets when it can be a discount percentage or a chargeback percentage users get depending on the settings you do here. That's the MLM settings. So let's talk on this first. So this is the upgrade amount, how much is required for the users to have to upgrade to this plan, and the status active or inactive means that do you want your users to be able to upgrade to this package. It is inactive here, so I can just check this out. Okay, let me see upgrade account. Let me look for upgrade account. Okay, upgrade levels. You can see everything, nothing is appearing here. It's only the reseller and the customer, which are default ones. So here, if I mark this as active, update VIP levels. If I mark it as active and I refresh, you can see I'm seeing the VIP levels here with some bonuses here. So I'm currently on this plan. So let me try to create another plan. Let me say um the master plan. Okay, let me say master and let me create that. Let me refresh this part here. It is not appearing because it is inactive. So let me go to the master plan and then make sure it's active. So first thing to do is set the upgrade amount. How much do you want you just to be charged when upgrading? Let me say 5,000 and let me mark it as active. So do you want them to have access to your API? Like, do you want your users on this plan to be able to like use your API on their own websites to like do some other stuffs, like integrating it to their own reseller system, whatever? So mark it as yes. Do you want them to have access to transfers, meaning that do you want them to make transfer to other user? I can mark it as yes, but I advise mark it as no, because it's not that common your user transferring their funds to other users, because not all users could be able to know each other. So for security reasons, I would advise you to mark it as no. So I can also mark it as yes actually. So after that, we can set some, like, anyone on this plan should have maybe say 5% of MTN VTU. If you buy like MTN network airtime, they buy airtime for MTN on VTU type, they get, let me say, 1% or whatever. So the percentage notes down, they all operate on a percentage system. So they're not a fixed price, they work on percentage, all percentage. So let me save that first, then let me refresh here. You can see I can get this plan, which is some 5,000. Can you see my balance here? The last 5 decades is 5, then 3 decades is, okay, let me say 4, it's 3555. So let me now upgrade my account to this plan. You've been upgraded to master. Alright, you can see that now I'm having 8555 because I've already been deducted. So let me check for a front end part here. You can see I'm already on the master plan. Can you see? And I also got debited. Wallet approved. Amount is 5,000. Blah blah blah. So I've upgraded to the master plan. You can see that. So now let's try some other stuffs like bonus. All right, let's say if anybody on this master plan buys MTN SME data, or let me say airtime. Let me start from airtime. Let me say airtime VTU, he or she gets 100 naira. I'm sorry. They get 10%. Sorry, they get 10% chargeback, or let me say bonus, whatever. So let me first sort this, and then let me set the chargeback or the discount system. So this is the actually the main package system settings platform. We have another part where you set discount, where you choose whether it should be discount or chargeback. So now this is 10%. Let me update that. So you can see this. Now let's add a referral label, meaning that, so I will explain this part to you too. So on which you press can add countless number of referral labels. There is no limit to that. There is no limit to that. So now what does this mean? It means that if I on this plan, me being on the master plan, I refer somebody to upgrade. Let me say the person I referred also got here. He also upgraded to the master plan. I get how much bonus? Let me say I get 1% bonus on every transaction that user makes. So let's say I refer the user and the user upgraded to master plan. I will be the one to get 1% of every transaction the user makes. And also, if the user upgrades to, let me say, okay, the upgrade amount is 5,000 and the user upgraded to this master plan, I will get let me say 10% of that amount, and that is automatically 500. I will get 500 out to my own balance, and also I'll be getting 1% of every transaction such person makes. So the same thing, you can just keep on adding and adding and adding and adding. You can add up to 1,000. There's no problem. If you want to add to 1 billion, there's no problem. You can add different levels, generations of the referral system, and depending on how you want it to be. So that's that about that. And also the next thing now is to choose which method the users will be charged, will be gifted rather. So we come to the M&M settings. So you can see discount method. Do you want them to have a chargeback, or you want them to be charged to get the bonus directly? So let me first choose chargeback, and minimum withdrawal limit. That is the limit your user could withdraw at a time. Maybe he could withdraw 10,000. Maybe they could withdraw 5,000. The minimum. So if your user is not having up to this amount, they won't be able to. Let me say the minimum withdrawal limit is 250, and the minimum number of transactions amount required before withdrawal can be allowed. So that is, how much do you want your users, like what's the worth of transactions your users must have made before they could be able to withdraw. You get that? So do you want the users to like have made a transaction of like up to 10,000 if they go to withdraw, or so? So that's that about that. So let me save. Now let me come to the core system. Let me try to buy a time, because I set from this part here, you can see the user packages. I set users on the master plan should get a 10% chargeback bonus of every transaction they make. So of every airtime VTU and MTN airtime VTU. So now type, I'm choosing VTU, the network airtime, the phone number, this amount. Let me see, 100. You can see. What about if I choose 200? 10% of that is this. You can see. So now let's use 100. Now let me just like buy this out. So let me try to make transaction. Okay, what's wrong? Invalid service provided. Okay, that's a response from the API. So let me just try to change my vendor so as to initiate the transaction. So let me just try to initiate that. Just hold on a few seconds. Alright, sorry, I've already imported the API. I have imported another API for that, and it's working now. So first thing, let me just be sure that the thing is working very fine. So now you can see total amount of bonus earned is 1. The total amount of transaction bonus earned from the referral, this is my referral system. So the more I add on referral levels, the more I get bonuses, I get more bonus. So this my direct referral, that is the person I referred. If the person I referred makes any transaction, but I get this bonus, 1% of that. You understand? That was what I said earlier on when I was doing the packages settings. So the more you add levels, the more this part, the more it increases. You see indirect, you see second level, third level, stuff like that. So let me just quickly disable that plan and make sure that I video want to access before users get to like see that, because I'm actually make some tests. Okay, master. Let me do this referral. Referral. And also let me set this as inactive so people will not be able to upgrade to this package. Alright, let me refresh this part here. Okay, now my current bonus and this my chargeback balance. So now let me make the transaction. VTU MTN phone number 10. Okay, let me just make 200 this time. So it's successful. So let's check this chargeback here. Showing 13, I can see it's working very fine. So that's about chargeback. So what about if you don't want your users to have chargeback bonuses? You want them to get direct discounts. So you just come to settings, you come to this MLM settings here, and you change from this charge to direct. You can see that. So let's save it as direct and see what happens here. You can see I'm having chargeback bonus. So let me just refresh this part here. You can now see it is now amount to pay. So anytime I make transactions now, instead of me to get chargebacks here, I won't be able to get chargebacks anymore. Rather, I will be getting my direct discount. So let's see how this method works. So let me try for 100 naira. Okay, 200 naira. You can see I'm having 10% of 200 is 20 naira. So 20 naira, 200 minus 20 naira is 180. So that's about the discount. So let me try to make the transactions here. Can you see? Wow, you sent MTN airtime worth 200 naira to this. So that's how this works. It's just very simple. It's just very simple. You can see my chargeback is still 13 naira, it's not increasing. So you can see, let's try to like check our history to see how much was actually charged. Transaction time. You can see the other time when I was operating a chargeback, I was actually charged 200 now, which was the actual amount, but later on, but I get the chargeback on my wallet. So now it is 180 here because I set this to the discount, and so the discount due is direct. So that is, I'm charging the users direct. That's discount method. Okay, so that's just that about that. So there's so many things we could talk about. So that's as per this networking system and users package levels and how they work. So thank you, and God bless.